Hey, I'm Erin Harner. I'm an integrative dietitian and gut health IBS and SIBO coach. And I work with women who have been dealing with constipation for a long time. If you've been relying on laxatives, fiber drinks, probiotics, or pushing to make something happen and it hasn't worked long term, this video will help explain why. Before we dive in, if you want help making sense of your own symptoms and understanding what your gut might need next, I have a free gut clarity quiz. I've linked it below. It helps you connect the dots without guessing so you know what the best next steps are for you. Now let's talk about why forcing your gut usually backfires. Most women I work with didn't start by doing nothing. They started by doing exactly what they were told by their primary care doctor or their gastroenterologist or their well-meaning neighbor or friend. They started taking laxatives, whether that's osmotic laxatives or stimulant laxatives, fiber drinks, probiotics, trying harder, doing all the things, trying and pushing and forcing and trying to get something to work to help their bowels move. And for a while, maybe even a little while, something might work. You get relief. You feel hopeful until it stops working. And it's so frustrating. You start pushing more. You add something else. You change strategies again and again. This cycle is exhausting and it's incredibly common. I call this the gut health trap, and I see it all the time. And it keeps women stuck in the cycle of trying things over and over again, getting hopeful, hoping something's going to work this time, and then it doesn't. And you're right back to square one. So forcing doesn't work. And this is something that rarely gets explained. And I want to make this really clear for you. Digestion doesn't improve under pressure. It doesn't improve with force. It doesn't improve with pushing. Your gut isn't a plumbing system. It's deeply connected to your nervous system. This is called the gut-brain axis. And this is really, really important. When there's urgency, frustration, or constant fix, push, the body often responds by throwing on the brakes and slowing things down, not speeding them up. Not because your gut is broken, but because it's trying to protect itself. This is why constipation isn't just about not doing enough. For many women, it's a coordination problem, not a motivation problem. It's not your fault. Your gut just needs some support. It needs a different strategy. It's about how your gut, your nervous system, and your daily habits are all communicating, or in this case, maybe not communicating all that well. And when that communication is off, more effort usually just creates more resistance. Again, your body is throwing on the brakes. When you're operating in the sympathetic nervous system, the fight, flight, or freeze system, constipation is kind of like a freeze mechanism. Our gut is not digesting and not functioning properly. We need to be in a parasympathetic state, that rest and digest state, so our gut can actually work and stop throwing on the brakes to stop everything from moving. So let's talk about what actually works and what actually helps. Something that I've found working with thousands of clients is that a calmer approach doesn't mean doing nothing. Sometimes it actually means doing less and not more, stopping pushing and stopping forcing and allowing rhythm and consistency to take over. It means shifting how you support your gut. Instead of forcing output or forcing movement, you focus on rhythm. Things like predictable eating patterns, gentle, consistent cues for movement, gentle bathroom cues, using circadian rhythm to your advantage instead of your disadvantage, having consistent time in your day to go. I call this go time. When in the day do you have set aside to go to the bathroom? Habits your gut can rely on instead of just reacting day by day. When rhythm comes first, motility has a chance to return without needing to be forced or pushed. Consistency matters more than intensity. Reestablishing rhythm matters way more than any fancy supplement stuff. This approach tends to help women who have tried a lot of different things and are tired of quick fixes. They're sick of that, try this, try that, try this, it doesn't work. The gut health trap that I explained before. They're tired of quick fixes. And they don't want another extreme. They want something that's going to work long-term for predictability. Women who want their digestion to feel steady and calm and predictable instead of unpredictable or erratic. So let's set up some expectations here. What can we expect when we're thinking about fixing our gut the right way? This isn't an overnight fix, but it is sustainable. And that's the difference. Constipation doesn't improve when you force it. It improves when your gut feels supported enough to actually go to the bathroom and to move in a way that is proper and coordinated. If you want help understanding what's been keeping your digestion stuck, take the gut clarity quiz that I've linked below. It's a simple place to start. And if this way of thinking resonates, make sure you're subscribed so you receive the next video. We'll talk to you soon, friend.